What's happening, everybody? Getting two videos in one day, and it's simply because I just had a thought that came over me, right? I was talking to someone, and they know that they wronged me, right? Like they know that they wronged me. And I was talking to the person, and they was just acting like nothing ever happened, right? And I was going to say something, right? But this thought hit me. Sometimes you have to be okay knowing you're not going to get that apology. Sometimes you have to be okay knowing that you're not going to get that apology. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying be a fool. I've said this many times before. I am not that part in my journey to where that turn the other cheek stuff. It's not me. But what I will say is there's some people who just don't believe in apologizing. They'll do acts of service as a way of saying, I'm sorry, but they don't apologize. But at this age of 45, what I'm starting to understand is there has to be a hard boundary, and I have my non negotiables. You see, if you wrong me, I require an apology. I can't force you to do an apology because then it wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, real or whatever. But that's my boundary. But at this age of 45, what I'm understanding is I can't allow the actions of other people to control my feelings. I can't allow the actions of the other people to control my mood swings. So I'm able to have a conversation without the apology, but we will never be on that same level until that apology comes. And where people get it wrong is somebody does them wrong. They require the apology. And when they don't get that apology, it affects everything that they got going on in their life. They run into the next person like, yeah, such and such still ain't apologizing, blah, 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 blah. And like I said, man, these type of things can block your blessing. And I'm understanding now, and I have my non-negotiables, I have my boundaries, but I can still function. So this is a short video because I just, you know what I'm saying, had to put my own words into action in dealing with, you know what I'm saying, a conversation. And I'm like, yo, you know that I know. You know what I'm saying? You've been talking, you know what I'm saying? You know that I know, but I'm more mature. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, match the energy. I can control the thermostats in my own heart. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll put you in that box. And see, once you go in the box, I'm not saying that you can never get out that box, but I'm always going to look at you a certain type of way because I believe that when people show you who they are, that's who they are. I'm not in the business of seeing past that and saying that you have a great heart. I only know what you show me. And if you show me that you can wrong me and still move on like ain't nothing happened, cool. But now I got to classify you up over there. And before you get right back next to me, oh, it's going to be a long journey. And you're going to have to give me that apology because that's my non negotiable. So this is just a quick video because, you know what I'm saying, it just happened with me. But for you out there, you have to understand that some people are in a position right now that they are mad at someone because of something that they did to them, right? They know that that person know that they have offended you. And here you are sitting around, you know what I'm saying, pouting about that apology that you're never going to get. You are only in control of you. How you deal with it, you have control over. I say this all the time. When someone lies to me who is just a known liar, I got two choices. Either I can believe it or I can see them for who they are. I got some people around me in my life that if they told me it was raining outside, I literally got to go out there. I got to hold my finger up. I got to see this, that, and the other. And if I do feel a couple of drops, I got to see if, you know what I'm saying, a bird ain't doing something right because they're just a liar. And shame on me for believing what comes out their mouth without fact checking. So this is just a quick video, two in one day, but it just happened to me and I'm proud of myself because the old me, I would have been like, yo, who are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? You got to apologize. But nah, man, life is about growth. And it's going to be harder in some circumstances than others, but it is doable.